Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a story time video. So this story was in the past and the characters are my brother, me, my mom, my dad, my teacher, and let's see here. Oh, that's probably it. The place was at my home and at school. So this is basically like the title. I actually wrote about this before at school as like a story, and I shared it with my teacher. But last year, this was when I was 6 and my brother was 3 years old, and the title is my crazy experience at 6 years old. So let's get started. So it was a normal sunny day. It was in the morning. We finished eating breakfast. We were bored because we finished watching, I finished watching Dora. I don't know how I still remember this, but I remember that I finished watching Dora, and my brother was like, he was 3, so I'm pretty sure he was still sleeping or just like playing with his trucks or something. But I was just really bored after watching Dora, and I just decided to go sit down at the dining table where my dad's laptop is. And yes, I did say my dad's laptop, which is his work laptop, and I was 6 years old. So at this time, my dad was actually at work, and my mom was at home. She was, I'm pretty sure, doing the dishes or something, but she was in the kitchen, and I was really bored, and I thought the laptop was kind of just like a toy instead of an actual important thing that if I ruin it, then I'm gonna be in big trouble. So I decided to open the laptop. It took me a few moments for me to actually be able to open it up, but I actually finally did it. And then I was like, kept pressing buttons, like, ooh, this is cool. Beep, 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 beep. And the noise was also like really satisfying to me. And my brother at that time kind of just staring at me, and he was like just laughing and playing with his trucks, but also like looking at me at the same time. So as a 6-year-old, I decided to ruin my dad's laptop by not dropping it, but not doing anything. Good thing I did not drop it or do anything like that. I decided to take the keys out, like the keys out, because, you know, that's fun, right? 6-year-olds love that, right? I mean, comment down below if you're on my side. Did you ruin your dad's laptop when you were 6 years old? Because I did, but I didn't really ruin it because it was just, I took 3 keys out, and I'm pretty sure the keys were like, there were number keys, and I kind of just like, so then, let's just put that story aside. Let's talk about my brother now. My brother, as a 3-year-old, decided to leave his trucks alone and say bye-bye and go to the kitchen. And you're probably saying, it's fine, your mom's there, she can guard him, she can tell him not to do this and this and that. But my mom at this time, she was, I'm pretty sure, cutting fruits or vegetables, and my brother sneakily, as a sneaky ninja, goes up to the stove and puts his 2 hands on the stove directly like that, like this. And we didn't have like one of those stoves that the fire actually comes out, but we had those stoves that are just like electric stoves. They're one of like the ones that actually the fire doesn't actually come out. Do you know what I mean? I hope you do. And basically I had one of those, so my brother just stuck his hand on there like this, and then he just started screaming. My mom just like dropped the knife, and she was like, what? She turned around, she saw my brother's hand all like bubbly. It was so gross. It was just like bubbly and red, and it was crazy, because then my mom called me. She was like, Kenzie! She didn't really know what to do. And what happened, I was frightened because I thought that was my dad who saw me ripping out his keys from his laptop. So I just dropped the keys, closed the laptop, and ran to my mom, and I was like, what? And basically my mom was like, hurry, get the telephone, because right now, like, my mom's phone was actually like, I'm pretty sure at the dining table too. So she just told me, go get my phone. I grabbed her phone and just gave it to her, and and then she was like, where were you? And I was like, playing. And then we were kind of just like trying, she was panicking, and I didn't know what happened to my brother. But then I saw his hands were just bubbly, and there was like, it's really gross. It was like sizzling too. I don't like talking about it because it's kind of just really gross. And I can picture it in my mind right now. It's really, really gross. But I would have shown you a picture if I had some of the pictures, but I don't think I do. But I will try to find the pictures. But if I don't have them, I'm trying to describe the picture. So the picture is basically Henry's, like, basically what happened was my mom called my dad, and my dad was like, well, I'll get home right away and I'll get this like cream that I guess helps burning. But we basically took a picture from my dad because he didn't know what kind of burn it was, because there's different types. So we took a picture. I don't know if we still have it, but basically the hand was really bubbly and it was gross, and there's like pimples everywhere, and it was kind of sizzling. It's really gross. But my mom was also panicking, so what she did was she put it in like cold ice. So she got this like bowl, and she put just like cold water with ice in it, a lot of ice, and she just put his hand in. I can tell that it really hurt for him because he was just crying and screaming because it probably hurt. I can feel the pain. But then my dad came home, and I just ran for my life because my dad was home. I didn't want him to find out that I'm the one who took the keys out. So I just ran for my life to the living room, pretending like I was still watching Dora. And then he got the cream. We put it on my brother's hand, then we kind of still put it in ice a little bit. It got a little bit better in the middle of like the evening. But then my brother, when he felt better, we kind of just like put him on the couch and he was just relaxing. But then in the evening, my dad found his laptop, and he decided to open his laptop and, casually look at his like emails or his texts or blah 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 and whatever he does for work. And he saw there were 3 missing keys. He was thinking it was probably Henry, because Henry was the younger one, and he was the one that usually like was crazy and all that, and I was actually 6 years old. And he kind of just thought it was Henry, because I mean, like, he's really little. He probably didn't understand what a laptop is, so he just took them out. So Henry got in trouble. Well, Henry actually did not get in trouble because he was hurt. And my parents didn't get him in trouble because he was really little too, so they just told him not to do it again. And basically, I was free. But then, my dad found the keys. So he decided to try to like put them in or something to try to see if it would go back, fix it or something, but that didn't work. So, that's basically the end of the story. But the story's not finished yet. That's the end of my 3. That's the end of my 6-year-old story. But then I have a story to add on to that. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure 4 years later, I was in grade 4. Yes, grade 4. I was 10 years old. And I had my teacher, and I went to class, and we had this thing was, it's a thing where basically we had this assembly where we had to write what we did wrong, and we had to tell everybody it's okay to make mistakes, just don't repeat them. And I wrote that I broke my dad's laptop, or I like took the keys out. It wasn't actually my brother. And then when I got home, my teacher was kind of just, well, no, I didn't get home yet. Sorry, I'm getting over myself, but just wait. So my teacher saw that I was writing it, and she would just laugh and she was just giggling. It was like she thought it was funny. And that's basically at school. And then my friends also laughed about it because I told them. And then I went home and I told my dad, Dad, remember that time a long time ago when Henry was 3 and I was 6 and Henry's hand got burned and your keys were out of your laptop keys were kind of like out and on the floor and all that? He said, yes, Kenzie, I remember that. Oh, Henry, I know you did it. And Henry was like, no, I didn't. I don't know who did it. That wasn't me. And then my dad was like, obviously it was you. And then I went like this. Actually, Dad, it was me. And my dad was like, whoa, it was you this whole entire time? How? And then I was like, well, basically, I was bored and I didn't really know what to do, so I decided to take your laptop keys out and play with them. So Henry doesn't really have to do anything with it. And then my dad was like, oh, poor Henry. I thought he did it. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, Henry. I'm sorry. And basically, I didn't really get in trouble for it because it was a long time ago and I was really little. And my dad just it was just a funny story. So now I just remember it, and whenever we talk about something funny, we just remember it and we talk about it. So yeah, that was the end of my story time with me. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and make sure to hit that bell to get notified when I post a new video. And if you want any videos like this, make sure to comment down below because I really enjoyed remembering the past times and just memories, and I like to share new things with you guys, so comment down below, and I'll see you later, alligator. Bye-bye! So I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video, but shout out to Kimmy Cab because she was my first commenter on my first video Q&A. So thank you so much. Go check out her channel at Kimmy Cab, and she also did a Q&A for her first video, and she said that she was kind of shy, but give her some support. Go subscribe because I did, and I enjoyed watching her videos. Bye!